Hi, I'm Amanda of Inspiring Inkin. Welcome to my craft room. In today's video we're going to be making two projects. We're going to be making a card and decorating this lovely notebook. So let's turn the camera around and get crafting. So here are the projects in close-up, but before I show you everything, I'm sure I'm going to get questions about the bandage on my finger. Please don't worry, it is healing. I had a gardening injury. I managed to snip part of the end of my finger off whilst I was pruning some lavender the other day. It is healing nicely, but obviously I'm keeping it bandaged up just to protect it really, but just in case you're wondering. Let's pay attention to the crafting now instead. So I've got this beautiful gratitude journal. I'm going to show you all of the products actually in the catalogue in a minute. It's all paired with crumb cake and the new colour Pretty Peacock. And this is the inside of the journal, and it's got perforated pages so you can tear the pages out. But it's got beautiful pictures and images and text and so on. It measures about 6 inches. I'm thinking about this. When we get to the catalogue in a second, I will double check. It will probably say it in centimetres, so I'll have to convert it. But yeah, so it's really nice. It's ring bound. And then I've done a card to coordinate with it as well. So if I show you the stamp sets that I'm using first, Butterfly Wishes. So that's for this lovely image here and the butterfly. Now this tiny butterfly here and this one actually coordinate with the Butterfly Duet Punch. So this is it's actually designed to coordinate with a different stamp set, but it also coordinates with this as well. And then I used this sentiment, "The world needs more of you," from Free as a Bird. So they're the stamp sets that I've used, but let me just move this out of the way and get the catalogue in. Okay, so yeah, so that's that stamp set. So it's Butterfly Wishes, and then the journal is here, and that sorry. I'm going off at a tangent. Right, so most of the products come from this suite, which is called the Pressed Petals suite, page 72, 73 and 74. The journal is actually on page 170. So it's saying it's 10.8 by 14 centimetres, or if you're like me and prefer inches, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's a great size actually for keeping in your handbag or beside your bed. So yeah, really lovely. And can you see it's got like this embossed pattern on the crumb cake front. It's really pretty. Okay, so that's the journal, and then the dies that I'm using. You'll see them as we go through, but they are designed to go with this stamp set here. And let me just show you the dies in close up because that's better. So that's this set here, and you'll see better obviously once I'm using them. But there's two beautiful edge dies and then an oval as well. And I'm also using the, where are they? You know when you're looking for something, stitch shapes. So I'm also using the stitch shapes, the ovals as well. Okay, so let's get making. I'm going to do the card first. So I have already done the die cutting, so that just speeds up the video. So I've got a crumb cake card blank. My standard size card blank is 4 inches by 5 3/4. So that is there, and then this layer is Pretty Peacock, and it is 3 3/4 by 5.5, and these measurements will be on the video. If you just scroll down, you'll be able to see. So this is one of the dies, and this is actually doing this beautiful edge here. With my bandage, things are not quite as easy. I don't have as much grip as I do normally, so please bear with me when I take this die out. It won't be as fiddly for you, it's just I haven't got very much grip. So it's very unusual in that it cuts a hole out of your cardstock, as opposed to cutting a shape sort of on the outside. But you can see, even with my dodgy hand, it's okay. So I'm just going to use my Take Your Pick tool just to pop out these extra bits. My poor bandage, I'm going to have to change it when I finish filming. I'm covered in ink and glue and all sorts. Right, so just get these last little bits out, and as you can see, they're popping out so easily. It is quite a fiddly die, but these new dies from Stampin' Up! Cut fantastically. What I would always say is, if your pieces aren't dropping out as easily as mine are, then do consider putting a shim in your die cutting machine. Every die cutting machine is different, and sometimes just putting a sheet of cardstock in will make all the difference to what you're cutting. Okay, so that is the first die. Let me just get these little bits out as well. So that is one of the 3 dies that we're going to do from that set. So I've done that piece, so let's just do a bit of the stamping. I have, like I said, I've done all the die cutting just to save time. So this is one of the stitched ovals. So let's get the pretty peacock ink, and we're going to stamp birthday wishes on that, just there. And then I'm going to over stamp with crumb cake. And what I want to do is get one of the flowers just above and one to the side. There we go. Fab. So that's for there. What else do I need? 3 butterflies and the inside. So I don't know how well the camera's going to be able to pick this up, but these butterflies here are all graduated in colour. So all I've done is I've just repeatedly stamped. So I've got a darker one and a paler one and a paler one again. I'm actually, whilst I'm here, I'm going to stamp a few more because I need them for the journal as well. And of course I need butterfly for the inside. Okay, so I think we are all there. So let me just punch these out. By using a small strip like this, not actually wasting any cardstock. Let me go just there as well. That one. And that one. Okay, so I've got quite a few butterflies there, so the ink can go away. And I just need to get my dimensionals for this piece. Okay, so I've got my dimensionals, and currently in the Stampin' Up! Catalogue, you will probably know that we have these larger dimensionals and then mini dimensionals. But, would you like a sneak peek, a bit of information? In the Autumn Winter Catalogue that is launching on the 4th of September, we have got black dimensionals. and they come in a mixed pack. So in the pack you get 2 of the larger ones and 2 of the smaller ones. Now you might be saying, Amanda, why do I need black dimensionals? Well, it works really well on dark card. Sometimes when you're using a dark colour card, you can actually see the white dimensionals. So they are super cool and coming, not till the 4th of September, but coming soon. Okay, so let's get this card all stuck together, and then we can get on to the journal. And then at the end, what I can do is I'll show you all the dies, the 3 dies together, so you can see them. So that's for the inside, and this is for the front. Now obviously you've got all these fiddly bits of the die, so what I'm actually just doing is I'm just going to run a tiny bit of glue down the edge, but also I'm just putting a few dots of glue here and there. I don't want the whole thing to be stuck down. I want it to move a little bit, but I don't want it to kind of fall off. So let's pop that down, evenly spaced all the way around. Just give it a good press. And pop the dimensionals on here. So that's going to go on there like that, and then I'm going to pop 3 butterflies, and I'm just folding the wings either side of the body. So I can just put glue on the body, and then it will stand proud. Okay, so put another one up here in the top corner, and then one more paler one down at the bottom. There we go. So then that one's there. Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. There's the card. So let's move on now to the journal. So for the journal, we're going to need some of this lovely ribbon. It's called the Scalloped Linen ribbon, and it comes in all 5 colours, the new 5 in colours. So this is obviously Pretty Peacock. We've got one of the dies from the set, which is called the Petal Labels dies. We've got this centre oval, which is the other die. And then we've got a stitched oval die here as well. So there's only a little bit to do here. Now again, just be careful with this. It's got lots of tiny delicate pieces, so just take your time, don't rush. Just ease it out. There we go. I'll just use my take your pick tool just to get these additional little bits popped out. There we go. Okay, so that's all those pieces. So I'll just take the opportunity to just show you. So this is the set of 3 dies. So in that set. So you've got the oval, which obviously you can see fits beautifully in there. And then those 2 dies as well. Okay, so let's pop those out of the way. Right, I have done a little bit of sponge daubing, so I'm just going to take the Pretty Peacock ink and the sponge dauber and just put a little bit around the edge, just to kind of tie it together, make it stand out a bit as well. It's a great way of giving a bit of definition to a die cut shape or a punched out shape without actually having to put an additional layer in. So I'm just going to go all the way around. Okay, so that's done. I need a little bit of stamping, so the world needs more of you. So that's done. And then do I have another butterfly? Yes, but I think I want a darker one. So let's just stamp another one. Of course, on my table I'm just looking to go, where's my butterfly stamp? It's just there hiding. I just punched that out. Okay, so I'm just going to assemble this. As the decoration, and then I'll take that ribbon off and retie it. I've got a piece that I didn't pop out there. I don't actually have another journal to decorate, so I will just show you the embellishment and then retie the ribbon. Foam pads. You can never put too many dimensionals on your project. You don't want it to sag in the middle. So always put more on. The world needs more of you. And then I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue there on the bottom of the butterfly so that sits there like that. So that is that piece. Look at the state of this grid paper. There's ink everywhere. There's ink all over me, glue all over me. Okay, so I'm going to take this off and then I'm just going to show you how I retie this. Although it could be interesting because I haven't tried to tie anything since I put the bandage on my hand, so we'll see. Okay, so what we're going to do is make sure that the ribbon's flat there, and then this is what I call Amanda's knot. It's a flat knot, and if you struggle with knots and bows, I'll make sure I'll put a link to the video that I've got that's purely tying this knot, but I have got a whole series of videos tying bows in various different forms, so they're really good videos for you to check out, so check those out on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to cross it over, right over left. Oh, hang on, let's go this way actually so I can say it correctly. Okay, so we've got right over left and under. And then what I'm going to do is I'm turning the tails of my ribbon, so these two ends, so that they are east and west. And I'm actually going to twist this around like that. So this tail is going north and this one is going to go over the top and underneath. Now, because this ribbon isn't double-sided, if you pull at this point, you're going to have this piece is going to be the wrong way up. So what you need to do is twist it underneath the knot. So make sure it's the right way, and this is the right way, and then you're just going to keep pulling. And you might just have to encourage that little bit of scalloping to come round. Okay, so keep pulling, keep pulling. and it will then lie flat. And then trim off your ribbon like that, and it's all finished. Right, so let's bring in the card as well. So here we go. So there's the card and the journal. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Please do subscribe to both my YouTube channel and my blog, www.inspiringinkin.com. I post regular creative inspiration there. You can also shop there for all the products that you've seen today at my online store, which is available 24/7. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Goodbye.